Hello everyone. Lately, I've been sitting around a lot and thinking about how difficult introductions are, and how every time I try to write anything, whether it's a story, a blog post, or whatever else, I have the hardest time getting the opening words out of my skull and onto the screen. I frequently find myself just staring at the screen, watching the little cursor flash on a blank Word document or, blog post if it's WordPress. I'm not sure why I thought this would be any different back when I made the decision to end the old series of PolyNerding Out here on the PolyNerding channel and to begin work on a brand new idea that was meant to be an improvement upon the old format. Hell, I don't even know why I'm surprised that an endeavor that entailed a lot more than just spending time pounding out on a keyboard would end up being just as difficult as writing itself is. What I'm getting at here is that it's been a little more than 4 months since I ended PolyNerding Out, and I had this grand idea for this new series, and in those 4 months I've not been able to put it together at all. I still have the same crappy computer, I still don't have the right software or equipment to enable me to do exactly what the new idea is going to be, but to be perfectly honest, I'm tired of waiting for all the pieces to fall into place. The creative itch I have is a strong one, and frankly it's been burning like a motherfucker the last couple months, and I've tried to ignore it while I've tried to sort out all the finer details to accomplish my perfect vision for this new project I'm working on. But for some reason today, I just feel inspired to start the new thing regardless. I recently listened to Kevin Smith on the Kevin Pollak Chat show. He was on it earlier this week, and he said two things that lit a fire under my pale ass. I'm paraphrasing what he said, but the first thing he said was, first and foremost, make the thing you want to see. Now that sparked something in me, but what he said next hit me even harder, and that was just make the fucking thing. I think what he's getting at is don't make excuses, don't find reasons not to do it, don't be afraid of failure, just do the thing. And that's what I'm going to do right now. What I'm saying is, it's time for me to stop sitting here wringing my hands about things not being the perfect version of what I want and just start making something. Improvements can come in time. What's important is that I just start making things again. I've been in a bit of a rut creatively. I've allowed it to extend for far too long. The last month and a half I haven't even had the energy to live stream. I played Horizon Zero Dawn and Mafia 3 completely off of Twitch, and I've failed to upload so many things to YouTube that I lost my Resident Evil 7 stream completely. The middle of it was just completely gone, so now I have an incomplete playlist of that amazing game as well. I haven't written very many reviews for the PolyNerding.wordpress.com blog. I've just kind of stagnated, and it's time to stop that. I gotta feed this burning desire to create again, and this is where I'm going to begin with what you're watching now. And some of you may be wondering exactly what it is you're watching. So friends, this is officially the 0 episode of the new series Press Pause. It's either going to be Press Pause or Press Pause with PolyNerding. In either case, it's alliterative, which tickles my fancy because I'm a big word dork. But that's where we're going with this. I had grand designs on the old program, the old series, PolyNerding Out. This time I'm going to keep them simple, because when I set a high bar for myself and I couldn't reach it with PolyNerding Out, I began to hate doing it, and what was going to be a weekly series became whenever I got around to it, which was sometimes once a month, and I was frustrated with that. I'm going into Press Pause with the designs on it being the expectations for it being much, much lower. I'm hoping this is going to fix that frustration as I don't strain myself this time, and instead of it being a random babbling string of sentences like this sounds, as they come to mind, it's going to be a rather more thought out and focused series, and hopefully over time I'll get better at reading my own writing. I'm not going to be unrealistic with my schedule. Being a third shifter and having to deal with that mess, I'm not going to try to force myself to churn out things when there simply isn't time to do so, and I'm hoping we'll have a better product as a result. In time, things may change and I may adapt a more regular schedule, but for now this is going to be all about exploring a given subject or topic in a more thought out and less off-the-cuff manner. I had bigger plans for how I was going to put this together, but for now it's just going to have to remain a commentary over video game footage like you're seeing now, just like PolyNerding Out was. But I've wasted enough time waiting to set this up. So it's time to move now. It's time to do things now. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy Press Pause as it grows into what will be something more like what I hope it will be, or would have been. If it doesn't get there, we'll just have to enjoy what I can put out and not beat myself up over it. Like Kevin Smith said, it's time to just fucking make the thing and not be afraid of criticism or shortcomings or anything else that I might concoct in my brain that, you know, gives me a reason to not do the thing. I'm going to keep playing video games, reading comic books, watching movies. Whenever something strikes a chord in me, rest assured I'll be here with another edition of Press Pause to talk about it, and I hope you will join me in a conversation on that. For now, though, I'm going to sign off. See you next time when I get to the first official installment of Press Pause, or Press Pause with PolyNerding. We're still working that out. In the meantime, though, I hope you have a good weekend. It's Easter weekend. Easter is tomorrow. Those of you that celebrate it, I hope you have a good one. The rest of you, I hope you have a good weekend with your friends and family. Now I'm starting to ramble, so that's it for me. I'm signing off. See you next time.